Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here with another unboxing! Yay! It's everyone's favorite! I'm bringing a lot of boosters today. We have 2 black and white legendary treasures, 1 black and white plasma blast, 2 black and white plasma freeze, 1 plasma storm, and 3 X and Y phantom forces. Which is the real reason we're all here. And let's be honest. Let's start with the black and white legendary treasures. Pop it open and see what we get. We start off with a Carnivine. He has 80 HP. And Ambush Bite, green and normal. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage and discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. So that is 40 for 2. Add potential energy discard. Not bad. Not really great, but certainly not the worst. Potentially very cool. And if you put a trick coin on it, well, the fun just keeps on rolling, huh? A Keldeo EX! These fit into pretty much every deck because, well, you don't always get the effective Secret Sword where it does 20 more damage for each water type energy, but 3 colorless energy means you can put this guy into any deck and rush in once during your turn before your attack. If this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So, you can use Keldeo to get rid of status. You can use Keldeo to save a big Pokemon in danger. The Keldeo card is just basically used to change the tide of a fight, and it's really good at that. And it does a bit of damage on its way, and it's really hard to kill at 170 HP. Definitely, I mean, I've wanted more of these, so I'm really pleased to see it. And if you see Keldeo EX, you should definitely put one into your deck. Just hands down. Oh, look at the cute little Natu. Oh, and you're getting cold in the snow. 50 HP in pack. Just really cute card art. Oh, I see water. 50 HP, 20 damage. Oh, I need to stop getting distracted by the cutie patooties. These are the exact same card, but they're so cute. Another, what? What is this? 50 HP and Leaf Boomerang. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. At least this one does a guaranteed 20. This one has a potential 40, if you get lucky. And weird card art, it looks like it's made out of clay. I always was intrigued by those cards, because they've had those for years. I always wondered what the deal was with those. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Shaman EX. Search your deck for a grass-type energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterward. Revenge Blast. Does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Shaman EX, 110 HP grass type. What a cool card. This is so going in my Hive Mind deck. Just a good card. Oh, the green energy ramping. I love it. Whoa, that is trippy. Spiritomb, Sealing Scream. Each player can't play any ace spec cards from his or her hand. Those are really powerful trainer cards that you can only have one of in your whole deck. And Hexed Mirror. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. So this Spiritomb does no damage, has 80 HP, no weakness, and no resistance. But has the potential to let you shuffle your hand. You know, get you some mulligan. And also stops ace specs from being played, which is decent effect on its own, I guess. What a weird card. Vulpix! 60 HP and Fire Breathing. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage coming off of a base 20. Not bad. Servine. 80 HP and Leaf Blade. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage coming off of a base 10. And for 2 more energy, but no coin flipping, you get Vine Whip. Does potentially the same. Yeah. Middle child syndrome, Servine. Middle child syndrome. Reuniclus. 90 HP, and Future Sight. This is also a holographic Reuniclus. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and then put them back on top of your deck in any order, which is always a good effect to have. And Net Force does 40 damage times the number of Reuniclus you have in play. That is weird. Play all the Reuniclus. Get all of the damage. Interesting card. Cool holographic. Alright. 2 EX cards and 2 Sewaddles. Also a Reuniclus and a Spiritomb. What a weird pack. Cool though. Let's move on. Whoa, it's Krogunk! Pulling a Tasmanian Devil there. Not a Tasmanian Devil. What am I thinking about? That's Bugs Bunny. That's Bugs Bunny meets Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. 70 HP and Poison Jab. The defending Pokemon is now poisoned. Why is it not using Dig? Emolga! As always, the Emolga card has Call for Family. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, and then put them onto your bench, shuffle your deck afterwards, and Static Shock! 20 damage, my favorite childhood TV show. That's a lie, it was one of them. One of my favorites. Awesome show. 70 HP. A Ralts with Mind Bend. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now confused. It is confused, it doesn't know what to do. 10 damage and 60 HP. Another one! What is this? Is it my birthday? Christmas is right around the corner, and have I been a good boy this year? I know I haven't. But apparently I have been. Oh, beautiful. Shuckle. 80 HP and Share. Heal 40 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. And Double Stab. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 damage times the number of heads. Just, it's okay. Better than the Shuckle in game, I'll tell you what. A Swablu. This is an angry Swablu. It got hurt by a Charmeleon. And Charmeleon's like, no, stop, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm sorry. Glare and Peck. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. For 10 damage. Whoa, that is an angry Terrakion. An angry holographic Terrakion. 130 HP. Retaliate. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during his or her last turn, this attack does 60 more damage. Why wouldn't you just use Land Crush? It does 90 HP all the time. Weird card. Weird card. Oh, look at that retreat cost. That's disgusting. Oh! Look at the Torchic. Compose yourself. 60 HP. Peck and Live Coal. 10 and 20 damage respectively. Is a fire type, and it is cute, and it is eating apples. Oh, I love it. Woobat. I have 7 of these apparently. 50 HP and Dual Cut. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. Whoa, there's a Toxicroak to go with the Krogunk. He's scary. 90 HP and Revenge. Again, 90 damage. Does the same thing as Retaliate. At least this one does more than his second attack. Poison Jab. The defending Pokemon is now poisoned. And also 60 damage. So that's big. That's impressive. Revenge? Better than Terrakion's. I'll tell you what. Alright. So that was all of those. Let's move on to the Plasma Blast Booster. Give me something good to eat. Aaron! 60 HP and Iron Head. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. Imagine KOing like a Terrakion or a Venusaur EX with Iron Head. That's scary. I love Aaron. Aaron's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's so cute. I want to put it in my pocket and carry it around with me. Except I can't because it's 132 pounds! That's shenanigans! Its second attack is Headbutt for 30 damage. Houndour, 60 HP and Roar. Your opponent switches the defending Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. And Ambush. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. It's 10 more damage on top of 20 for 30 damage all over your face. Also, it's icy and cold, and Houndour is made of chalk? I'm confused. Luna! Mumble. Mumble just and Focused Wish. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Very common effect on basic Pokemon, if you hadn't guessed by now. A Team Plasma Relicanth. This surprises me whenever I see it. Fossil Hunt. Put 2 item cards that have fossil in the names from your discard pile into your hand. This card has a lot of utility in fossil decks. Just definitely a very cool guy to have around. Old Relicanth. I almost called it Reuniclus because I'm an idiot. Shelmet, also made of chalk. 60 HP, and Yawn, the defending Pokemon, is now asleep. And Ram for 20 damage. And at a retreat cost that I still can't to this day figure out. Why does it cost 3 to retreat the Shelmet? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Solosis! 30 HP and Hide. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. You have to hide, considering you have no attacks. Excuse me, got a little clogged up there. No attacks and no HP. Golly. Ooh, Musharna. 100 HP and a precognitive dream. Draw 3 cards. This Pokemon is now asleep. Psybeam. The defending Pokemon is now confused for 60 damage. I think this is a cool card. Drawing 3 cards is never a bad thing, even if Musharna ends up falling asleep because of it. Whoa, Machamp. 150 HP. Holographic. Badge of Discipline. The damage of each of your fighting-type Pokemon's attacks isn't affected by... Oh. That is cool. And Close Combat. Flip a coin. If tails during your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is increased by 30. Worth it, I would say. Worth it. Unless you're going against another Machamp, and then you have lost. Then you have lost. Then you have lost your Machamp to another Machamp. He's gonna take your belt away. Whoa. Oh, another A-Spec card. Awesome. G-Spec. G-Scope, sorry. Attach a Pokemon tool card to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a tool card attached to it. The Genesect EX card. The Genesect EX this card is attached to can also use the attack on this card. You still need the necessary energy. So basically, you take Genesect EX, you attach this card to it, and then Genesect can also use this G-Scope attack. And this attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. For 3 energy. That's 2 grass and a normal. That is a ludicrous amount of damage to inflict on the bench. You can pick off a Pokemon, a basic Pokemon, before it becomes an evolved... excuse me, all the nasal clogging. Before it becomes an evolved threat that you have to deal with. You can pick off something that just retreated out. This is just in general good. And the Pokemon Catcher. Switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. Just all in all. You can use this to set up the A-Spec card and put something weak on the bench so you can kill it. Alright, let's move on to Plasma Freeze. You have Cacnea with 70 HP and Poison Sting. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. And Cacnea is just so cute. Look at him, he's gonna come and punch you. He's gonna come and punch you, yes he is. You have Cryogonal from Team Plasma. 80 HP and Call Sign. Search your deck for a Water-type Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward, and Cryo Freeze. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. The defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So I would basically use Cryogonal to set up something a bit bigger to guarantee them a safe switch in, and make sure that you get another turn to set up while they have less turns to do damage. So, cool card all in all, I think. Mankey! He's trying to eat some frozen fruit. That's 50 HP and scratch for 20 damage. A Starly with 60 HP and tackle for 10. Vanillite, who is just happy to be at home. Look at him! He's looking at his reflection! He is a narcissistic little ice cream cone. 60 HP and jump on. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. Coming off of a base 20. Narcissus the ice cream cone. Wait, what is that? Theoretically, this Pokemon formed from icicles bathed in energy from the morning sun. This Pokemon formed from an ice cream machine. And there is no arguing about it. Whoopa! 70 HP and Slam. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. I really dislike cards that have the potential of dealing no damage. But look at Whooper. It's like, I'm gonna fall! I'm gonna fall! Don't let me fall! Oh no! And then he falls because, well, Dragonair! A combination of green and electric energy going on here. The way of the future. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. 70 HP and Wrap. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. And Tails Smack for 50 damage. A Team Plasma Espeon, which I'm pretty sure is the first time I've seen this card. 90 HP. And Psy Alert. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand for 20 damage, so that's pretty good. And Shadow Ball. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Also, apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. Huh. That's unusual. Very cool, though. And being able to deal 40 damage for 1 energy, this is a very powerful card. I could see myself using this in all honesty. Hariyama! 120 HP. It has Fake Out. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. And 30 damage. And Pivot Throw. 90 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is increased by 20. Oh, it's like Machamp. It does a lot, but leaves itself a bit vulnerable. Huh. Pretty cool. And we end with Lantern. 90 HP, it has Special Tackle. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage, coming off a base 30 for a total of 60. And Extreme Current! It's extreme! Monday, 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 come see the Extreme Current. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon, it does 90 damage. We'll provide you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Sorry about that, I don't know quite where my mind went. But that's Lantern. That's Lantern. Let's move on before I go crazy. Eevee! 60 HP and Growl. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 20 before applying weakness and resistance. And Quick Attack. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. Eevee not being necessarily known for its damage dealing potential. A Kecleon. 70 HP and color change as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon. This Pokemon is the same type as your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty cool, actually. And Imitak. Imitak. Yeah, Imitak. Choose one of the defending Pokemon's attacks. If this Pokemon has the necessary energy to use that attack, use it as this attack. That's pretty cool. Being able to steal an opponent's the opponent's active Pokemon's attack. Potentially very powerful. Or if they don't have anything good, it will stink. And Nidoran! 60 HP and hit back. If this Pokemon has no damage counters on it, this attack does nothing! You get nothing! You lose! Charlie. Go home. Another Narcissus Vanillite. Another, oh, I'm gonna fall, Whooper. Yamask, Will-O-the-Wisp, 10 damage, and Ram, 30 damage, and 60 HP. Nothing really special about this horrifying Pokemon. Go watch my Halloween video if you want to know why Yamask is one of the scariest Pokemon in the game. Also one of the saddest. Wow. Is this the theme for tonight? 50 HP and Transfer Pain. Move 1 damage counter from any of your Pokemon to any of your opponent's Pokemon. That's kinda cool, actually. I like that. Move around any damage they've done. Make them feel the pain. Oh yeah, we're gonna feel the extreme pain. The extreme current transfer pain. Oh, I'm an idiot. Next we have Krokorok with 90 HP, Bite for 20, and Corkscrew Punch for 50. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm all stuffed up. Yeah, I didn't just almost choke, I'm sorry. We have Metang with 90 HP and Psy Bolt. Flip a coin, if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed for 10 damage. And Psy Punch for 50. And a Team Plasma Ball. Wow, that's cool. I want one. Search your deck for a Team Plasma Pokemon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. That is just cool. That is a good card. Getting that Team Plasma Espeon out there. Next we have Black and White Plasma Storm. And there's just one of these little guys. Alright, Combee! The most exciting way to start out a booster. With the stupid... I put this out there. There are 3 kinds of Pokemon. There's the stupid one, there's the less than stupid one, and there's the awesome one. Combee is the stupid one. Vespiquen, less than stupid. Beedrill, the awesome one. 30 HP and Sting Missile. Shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck for 30 damage. That's a thing, I guess. Good job, Combee. Keep trying. Whoa, that is a cool Durant card. Horrifying, but cool. 70 HP Team Plasma Durant. Gnaw for 20 damage. And Hard Crunch. 40 plus if the defending Pokemon already has any damage counters on it. This attack does 30 more damage. So potential 70 there. That's pretty good. Coughing! 70 HP with Tackle for 10 and Double Spin. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. Potential 40 there. I just like it because it's like, hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Coughing! It amuses me too much. Lunatone. 90 HP, and Premonition. Once during your turn before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then put them back on top of your deck in any order. I could see myself carrying this just to put it on the bench and then get that effect. That's pretty cool. And then Rock Throw for 30. Less than cool. This is really why I want this card. I don't like Patrat. 50 damage and Reckless Charge. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Good. I don't want it on the field anymore. Oh, Riolu! 70 HP, Kick and Feint. 20 damage, and this attack's damage isn't affected by resistance, so this will do 40 if you resist it. 'Cause ha! Togepi! 40 HP and Yawn. The defending Pokemon is now asleep. That was actually not a fake yawn. That was very convenient timing. It is late as I record this, and I want to go to bed. But opening boosters is the best way to unwind before you curl up for nighty times. Turtwig, 70 HP. Turtwig's got the right idea. He's gonna take a nap and heal 20 damage, and then use Razor Leaf for 30. And it's a holographic Turtwig with all the grass energies all over it. That's really cool. Oh, I want one in real life. Whoa! Team Plasma Klinklang, the dumbest Pokemon ever. Plasma Steel, Prevent all damage done to your Steel-type Pokemon by attack from your opponent's Pokemon EX. That's incredible! Why isn't the real Kling Klang this cool? Heavy Bullet. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance, and it comes off a base 70? This card is awesome! If you run a Steel-type deck, you can shut down Pokemon EXs just by walling them, by having this on your bench. That's so good! I love it. And an Eviolite! If the Pokemon this card is attached to is a basic Pokemon, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. So that's pretty good if you run very early aggressive decks, but definitely loses its flair once you start evolving things. If you even run those, I guess. Do people run basic Pokemon decks? Well, actually, now that I say that, there are a lot of legendary Pokemon that are just basic. So yeah, I could see that working out a lot, actually. Huh. Alright, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. The Phantom Forces boosters. Let's get into number 1. You have Bronzor. He has a 1 energy tackle attack that does 10 damage and has 50 HP. Very standard Bronzor, very standard. A Gligar. Ooh, and it's got a holographic effect. 60 HP. Rock Cannon. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. Potentially large, potentially nothing. It's all what you get out of the flip of a coin. Haha. Oh, just like life. Moving along. Oh god, I'm all stuffed up again. Moving along. It's a new Muna card. 70 HP and see-through. Your opponent reveals his or her hand, which is one of my favorite effects actually. And double headbutt. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. Very common basic effect. It's the see-through that I come for, and the see-through that I stay for. A Roggenrola. 70 HP and a 30 damage tackle attack. Finite! 60 HP and 20 damage stun spore. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. A Whismur. 60 HP and Screaming Fit. Both active Pokemon are now confused. Only Whismur. Only Whismur. A Fletchinder. 80 HP, Peck and Combustion. 20 and 60 respectively. Does Fletchinder cause things to combust? That's horrifying if it does. I don't like that. I love it. I don't like it. Galvantula. You can never have enough Galvantula. Cobweb Trip. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with your opponent's active Pokemon. The new active Pokemon is now confused. And Electro Web. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Coming off of a 60 damage. I think Galvantula is a really cool card. And I loves having him. Or her. Mother spiders are known to live longer. We'll have to see. Swadloon. Look at him being all emo. 70 HP and Protect. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. And Corkscrew Punch, which we saw in Krokorok just a little while ago. That's interesting. Krokorok and Swadloon sharing attacks. Never thought I'd see the day. And Robo Substitute. The Team Flare Gear. 30 HP. Play this card as if it were 30 HP normal type basic Pokemon. At any time during your turn before you attack, you may discard this card from play. This card can't retreat, and if it is knocked out, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it. All in all, pretty decent booster haul, I think. Nothing too fancy, nothing too shabby. Alright, moving on to number 2. Yes! Sorry. I have wanted this for a long time. Aegislash EX! 170 HP Steel type. Mighty Shield. Prevent all damage done with this Pokemon by attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. And Slash Blast. This attack does 20 more damage for each Steel type energy attached to this Pokemon. This card is so good. If your opponent puts any special energy on their Pokemon, Aegislash walls them. It just straight up does not take damage. You have to get rid of that energy, find a new Pokemon, or you just can't hurt Aegislash. And then Slash Blast, the equivalent of the Secret Sword that Keldeo EX has. A little weaker, but certainly not bad. Oh, I'm so excited that I got that. So happy. Bunnelby! Everything else in this booster's downhill from here. But Bunnelby, 60 HP, Tackle and Mudshot for 30 and 10. I'm all out of sorts, because that Aegislash, I'm so happy. Goomy, 50 HP, Gooey, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon, and for Water and Fairy, you get a Tackle for 20 damage. Helioptile, quick attack, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage, coming off a base 10 for 20. And Static Shock, as always, one of my favorite shows from my youth, 30 damage. I just straight up had a Static Shock flashback moment. I looked into my mind's eye and I remembered Static Shock and Richie. Oh, I'm so happy. Joltik! I love this card. It looks like Joltik's jamming. He's getting his dance on. 30 HP. You have Gnaw for 10 and Night March. This attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard pile that have the Night March attack. So Joltik has the potential to be very powerful because other Joltik cards are very weak. So you'll probably end up losing a lot of them. I mean, let's just be realistic here. 30 HP is nothing to brag about. A Purloin, which I did not know was in this set. 50 HP and Fake Out. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Always cool. Never a bad thing. Loudred. 90 HP, Pound for 30, and Energy Press. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Very big on the punishing your opponent for doing well. Loudred is. Seen a couple cards like that. They're really good, actually. Lysander's Trump card, which I have wanted as well. Each player shuffles all cards in his or her discard pile into his or her deck, except for Lysander's Trump card. So, let's say you have been getting milled, or it is late into the game, and there's a bunch of cards in the discard pile, and you could really use some of them back, and Lysander's Trump card is here to deliver. Being able to get back all used or discarded cards is just very powerful. Very powerful supporter card. A double colorless energy. That's a very, very common special energy to put onto a Pokemon. And because of this, if you put this on, you can no longer hurt Aegislash EX. It's so good! It's so good! And a Mystery Energy. This card can only be attached to Psychic Pokemon. This card provides Psychic Energy, but only while this card is attached to a Psychic Pokemon. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 less. And if this card is attached to anything other than a Psychic Pokemon, discard it! So this is basically to make moving around your Psychic types a bit easier. And they add all these stipulations because it's possible to move energy around. So you could move this to a non-Psychic type, and then get it discarded as a courtesy of that. But other than that, just an energy card. It's pretty cool. Nothing to write home about. Not like that Aegislash EX. Arrgh! Yes! Alright. Let's see what we get this time. Frillish. Confuse Ray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. 70 HP. No damage coming off of Frillish. Girafarig. Surprised to see you, you ugly. Ugh. I don't like Girafarig. 90 HP. Tackle for 20 damage. And Psy Bite. If this Pokemon has any psychic energy attached to it, its attack does 30 more damage. So, 80 damage for 3. With psychic energy, that's not bad, in all honesty. Not fantastic, but not the worst. You could do worse than Girafarig, which is surprising. Another Roggenrola. Spearow! 60 HP and Whirlwind. For 10 damage, your opponent switches one of his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. So get a bit of phasing going on there. Totodile! 60 HP and Fury Strikes. Flip through coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. Never fond of this effect, because I don't like RNG all that much in being the only factor that goes into a card. Sorry, Totodile, but that card art is adorable. Like, just hands down amazing. Another Whismur, causing screaming fits. Blissey! 130 HP. Tender Vengeance. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 damage times the number of damage counters on each of your benched Pokemon. Blissey coming in and punishing your opponent for not being able to pick off your Pokemon, really. That's a potentially very large number. And Charge Dash. You may do 20 more damage, and if you do, this Pokemon does 20 more damage to itself, coming off of a base 60. So, potential 80 there going on. Very cool. Blissey, not really known for doing damage, more known for being a sponge. Another Fletchinder. Ooh, that is a cool Lampent card. 70 HP and Cursed Drop. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like for 1 energy. That's fantastic. And another Night March user. This attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard pile that have the Night March deck. Lampent and Joltik working together to get discarded and then use Night March and win the game. And we end with, as always, a fairly anticlimactic item card. We end with Roller Skates. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 3 cards. I just can't get over that Aegislash. I cannot believe I drew an Aegislash EX. I have wanted that for so long. Ever since Phantom Forces came out, been hoping, crossing my fingers that I would be able to pull an Aegislash EX. Finally got one. Let me know what you guys have pulled from your boosters. I really want to hear about them. There's been a lot of variety in the Phantom Forces boosters, I think. Aside from the basic Pokemon, I really haven't found dupes of the specials yet, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about what you guys have opened up so far. So, until the next unboxing, ladies and germs, I will see you around. Have a good one, and take care. Bye-bye.